This video will show you the fastest way to reseal the hydraulic booster on a hydro boost system. This is a system that came off of a 2001 Chevy 2500 and I put it in my 66 F100. When I installed it, it started leaking from in between the master cylinder and the booster. So I looked at a bunch of videos, and a lot of people claim to have the fastest, easiest way to do the rebuild, and I watched all their videos and said I could probably do that quicker. So other videos say to pull the studs out of the booster where it attaches to the master. I didn't do that. I didn't see any need to do that. Other videos said to pull the lines off, the hydraulic lines to the booster. I also didn't do that. I didn't see any need in doing that. When I pulled the master apart, I just pulled it back with a chunk of wire to hold it back. And then when I pulled the booster apart, I just used a long extension, wobbly, and an impact to break the bolts loose, and I just held my hand underneath where the booster mates together, and a couple pieces fell out of there. Actually only one piece fell out of there, but that spring is likely to fall out of there. And then you just jiggle it on its way out and you'll find that it comes apart pretty darn easy. That's the old seal that was in there. It really doesn't look that chewed up, so I kind of feared that's the one seal that everybody says causes the leak most of the time, and mine was dumping fluid. That's the little piece that falls out of there. And inside of that little piece, I'll show you in just a second, you'll notice that there's a little tiny little piece in there that's not held in by anything, and that would be an easy piece to lose. And it is directional, so if you pay attention to the video, you'll see what direction it needs to be installed in there. And I used a piece of, just a tiny piece of grease to hold it into its spot when I was reinstalling it. The O-ring they gave me to reseal that piece that fell out was the wrong O-ring, so I wasted a little bit of time doing that, but otherwise I had like an hour, maybe hour and 15 minutes into doing the whole reseal job and putting it back together. Everything comes apart pretty easy and goes back really straightforward, and then tightened everything back up. I put the figure 8 seal in there, and I put the one main seal that I showed earlier in the video. Otherwise I didn't use any portion of the rest of the kit. Started the truck up yesterday. I put about 15 miles on the truck just driving it around my small town and had no leaks whatsoever, no aeration in the system whatsoever. Now once you get this job done, you're going to have air in the system. Proper way is to jack up the nose of the truck without the truck running. Steer the steering wheel to full lock all the way to the right, all the way to the left, at least 4 times. Then put it straight, start it up, shut it off, steer it both ways 3 or 4 times again until you get all the air out of the system. The air pressurizes, and then as soon as the pressure is turned off, when the truck's not running, then it decompresses and the air blows all the fluid out all over the place. And that was the problem I was having. So now you can see I don't have any drips down there while the truck is running, but I do have aeration in the thing. But that's just because I just had the whole system all apart. So eventually that goes away, and it just goes to a solid fluid. But this fixed it. That was after the truck was shut off. There was nothing pushing out of there like there had been before. So no massive aeration. It's been fixed. eBay kit was like $9. Like I say, it took me an hour, hour and 15 minutes. The very first time I've ever done it. Next time it'd probably take 30 minutes to do it. You don't have to pull that much stuff apart. It's quick and easy, straightforward. If you're reasonably mechanical, I would say do it. No reason to pull the pedal out. No reason to pull the whole entire booster off of there. Everything went together great. No more leaks. Problem solved. No more whining pump. Problem solved. So that's how I done it.